on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, and the scarlet and gray have this place rocking already. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the fifth-ranked team in the West, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kick it away to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Buckeyes offense will get the first possession of the game. The Buckeyes obviously enjoyed the upper hand historically in this battle for the Illabuck.
And the Illabuck Trophy is actually the second oldest football trophy in the Big Ten. Only behind the Little Brown Jug, Palmer. So this is some serious tradition. I don't know what the trophy is. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. It looks like a turtle to me, but I don't know the significance. But this is a rivalry game.
It's a pretty cool-looking wooden turtle, I'll say that. And that's saying something, Pollock. How about that? A history lesson from you. Anyone that says that this football game's not educational, they just don't watch us enough.
Delay of game, offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Line gets set, first down.
3:25.
He's looking to pass. He's going to take a shot right away. Brings it down on the right side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Makes the grab. It's Durham. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route. The patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn up field goal first.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Give that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards. Make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. About a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start to that game.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Illinois' offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammate... them to step up in big games like this.
They're setting up the screen. Sweet cut there. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This crowd full splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving.
Get set.
To the ground to try to move the chains. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off the RPO, complete. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. He's going to pass. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Bringing it back. What a play he made. Makes the interception, then takes it back to the 36. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Wasting no time going on this drive. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 34. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Looking to pass on second down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Illinois lining up quickly. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? You can go quickly, put 5 DBs on the field, not have to blitz anyone. Trust them in the front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down.
The expressway is wide open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reach you right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Just a short pass from the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
That's a really nice throw. You think about being the starting quarterback at the Ohio State University, all the great players they've had here recently, what this offense expects from you. This is explosive passing attack. You've seen that now in recent years. They push the ball vertically down the field. This guy has this skill set. That's why he's out there on the field right now. He allows this offense to really go. He's playing at a high level. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of his spot.
And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Let's go!
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeye! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You can worry about that. The offense puts a great drive in. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So a drive there of 85 yards and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're just about ready to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On the
The
double.
defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the first quarter.
Final play of the quarter coming.
22 Spider. 4.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you wanted. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. 1st and 10.
In blue.
Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab. It's Durham. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and then bring it up and bring the excitement with the big plays and make it look easy time and time again. And that's why this offense is so impressive.
They'll run it. Keeps the legs moving. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting the tackle for loss.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Get set. Where'd he go?
Going up top on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down.
Got it.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Come on, set.
They think there's room to run to the right here. They get him down, top run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19.
On the
I
double.
think they call that knowing they weren't going to hit home run. So why would you call it? Well, you call it so third down because it eases down. It's not third and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's
On the
practice,
set.
man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds of thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for them.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense.
Ready.
A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it to that. Touchdown, Ohio State. They've got the lead, trying to put this one in a headlock here in Week 10.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one. You're running the ball in the more physical team. It looked like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. Texas A&M packed a wallop today, and in many ways it felt like it packed the 12th man with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in College Station. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. This dude is having a day, and with that one, he's halfway to Chase Young's 4-sack single-game record.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback. You got to be relentless when you're chasing the quarterback. And Chase Young's record, if you can go get that, you go get that big fella, that superstar, oof, that would be a fun day.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offense is just trying to get the run game going here and backed up just to give themselves an opportunity to operate, but they're not physical enough up front. That running back, lucky that wasn't a safety, going down at the 1-yard line.
They've been able to put together nothing. Now 3rd and long from their own 1. Back to the ground with the running back. And sure, tackling there and keep him from getting to the first down marker.
There's just not a lot of great play calls, guys, for 3rd in California. So you hand it off, you try to get some of that yardage back, and see what happens next.
Illinois returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative play.
Going for it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. A little over half a minute to play before halftime as they take over 1st and 10. Bringing heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
On the double.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 2nd down, just keeps fire. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, it's one thing to have a rivalry game, but when you have two longtime foes battling for a prize like the Illinois Trophy, you know emotions tend to run high. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Ohio State and Illinois plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
On the set.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the 2nd half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half. At this point, trailing by as much as you are. Don't cost you the win, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The trophy that the Buckeyes and Illini play for, the Illinois, guys, is a giant wooden turret.
Imagine that, man. You're having to put your trophies in a water tank and feed it. It's probably the only trophy that ever had that ability. It's incredible. It was nurtured. Maybe a little bit different story now, David, but that is pretty cool history, Reese.
Yeah, and I guess you really only need one turtle every 100 years, so the trophy's not expensive. I guess you just got to take care of it, and every year you pass a live, living animal. That's why they changed it.
Ready?
Now on 2nd down.
Cricket.
Hand off from the shotgun. Got room at the 35. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. What a snag by the defense. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover 0. When I play cover 0, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out with the defense. Ready for that ball, coming to the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
Okay, ready?
comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play. They get just enough to keep the drive alive.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Fire!
Power football with the ball. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Lasso!
Now they'll try the right side. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Ready, fight!
Those little chunks keep annoying the crud out of you when you're on defense. Easy situations, chewing up 4 to 6 yards at a pop like that. Puts you in a bad situation as a defensive coordinator. What do I call? Either way, priority number 1, you got to stop the run.
Going to work on 2nd down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He steps and powers and works his way, and they finally get him down as the 2. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. On the ready. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Cobra!
Tries again to get it in. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off?
Yeah, and I'm taking the ball case down.
Trying to get closer, and they knock it free. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. A first down for the offense.
Jackrabbit!
They move the tight end all over. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Igloo! Check out!
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's right on target. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Got it!
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Cricket!
The inside handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. They're trying to get to it. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. He took a hit as he threw it. Couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down cut.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You've got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Webb. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. This offense has a 2nd down play.
Here we go.
They're going to throw it again. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Ready up.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Flat.
From the gun, wants to pass. Finds it back in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Easy.
He wants to throw. Fires downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why...
Always a welcome play for the defense. They get a sack at the 47.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. And he's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on down. On the offense set on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
That's a really good job by the defense. Wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional. Put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll go to the ground. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
42.
They'll run it trying to drain time off the clock.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Looking to throw for it. Caught in the backfield. It's Dura. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
And they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field. They got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being able to...
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Okay, ready?
It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
Cricket. Ready.
On 3rd third and long. He has to throw for it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. In hand, these are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this. And this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line getting set on second down. With the catch, it's Rivera.
And this offense just keeps piling on. How about still looking deep? How about the green light for the QB to continue to take shots down the field? It's the defense's job to stop them. And by the way, they haven't done their job very well enough.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. No good. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking.